Ooh. Morning everybody. So Vlogmas day 3. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm just heading to work. Now normally I am at work for this time, but today is slightly different because I've got a really important meeting that's going on till lunchtime that starts at 9, so I'm heading in for that first. And then later on this afternoon I've got to take my son to the dentist. Yeah, so that's my day planned. So it's going to be this evening before I see you guys again. Just for those of you that were asking regarding my advent calendar, it's the beauty calendar from Marks and Spencer's. Now, those of you that are not in the UK, Marks and Spencer's is a very long-standing department store, I guess, in the UK. Very uniquely British brand, I guess, and they've been around for a long time. And yeah, every year they do this beauty advent calendar. Now if you bought it on its own, they reckon it's worth about £280, which is just phenomenal, because it's full of sort of luxury brands. But yeah, what they did about a month or so ago was that if you spent over £35, you got the beauty calendar for £35. And when I bought my cashmere jumper, I decided to get the advent calendar as well. So yeah, so that's what that is. And it's quite nice trying out new things. So yeah, that was my little treat to myself. Anyway, I better go. I've got to go fill my car up with some fuel. And yeah, not a very exciting day. Quite stressful this morning, but get it over with. Yeah, and I'll see you later. Bye. So I'm home from work. It's been a very tiring day. This morning I was in a meeting from 9 till 12. It was very tiring, very stressful. But then, yeah, I'm home now. Anyway, fortunately, I've not had to take my son to the dentist. My husband came home from work early, so he's taken him to the dentist for me. So that's really nice. So I'm going to now get tea prepared. And then when they get back from the dentist and we've had tea, we need to take one of our cars to the garage for some repairs tomorrow, so that's not very exciting. But then this evening we are going to put our Christmas tree up, the artificial one that goes in this room here. So yeah, so we can watch me do that later, so that will be fun. So yeah, so before that I wanted to just share with you a project that I did a week or so ago. Have any of you seen this pattern here? Now this is called The Blouse by the Avid Seamstress, and I've never had any of their patterns before, but I absolutely love this blouse. I think it's just the simplicity of it, and yeah, it's just really gorgeous. However, it's £16, and I did think I've probably got a few things in my pattern stash that I could maybe hack together to create something very similar. So I had a bit of a route around in my pattern stash a week or so ago, and I found these two patterns. The first one is McCall's M7575, which is this pattern here. So what I was thinking was this version here without those sleeves and straightening out the bodice so that you don't put the darts in, but obviously it's got the full button up with the mandarin collar at the top. So if I just show you the design lines on the back, view D, which is this one here, that one there. So yeah, it's got darts in at the, but you can easily take those out. So I thought that's going to give me the basic shape of the blouse, and it's the sleeves. And I've also got this one, which is McCall's M7357, which is this one. So I thought these sleeves on the other pattern will give me something very similar. So I traced all that out and I've made it up. Now I must be the only person who sews who decided to make a toile out of silk. I'd got some gorgeous border print silk fabric that's been in my stash for about 3 years now, and I think I originally got it from the textile centre, and I've never made it up into anything, but I just could see this blouse in that fabric, and I made it up last week, and I do think it's a really good copy of the blouse. It's very similar, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on and then let you have a look and see. Okay, so here it is. So this is my version of the Avid Street Seamstress blouse, and yeah, this fabric is absolutely gorgeous. As I say, it is silk, and this fabric was a nightmare to sew. Well, I'm saying it was a nightmare to sew. It would have been if I didn't use my spray starch. So I used spray starch on all the pieces, and then obviously once it was all sewn together, I washed it to get this starch out. But I'm really pleased with the pattern placement. I haven't got it tucked in at the moment, but I would wear it tucked in to my trousers. But if I come closer, you can see it's got the mandarin collar, button up placket all the way down the front, and it's got the 3/4 length sleeves. Now on the Avid Seamstress version, I think they have elasticated sleeves, and I've not done that. I've used a sleeve band and just gathered in the sleeves into the sleeve band. But yeah, I really, if I just come a bit closer you can have a look, it's a really beautiful fabric. And I left out the darts, so it's nice and loose. There's no darts in the back, there's no yoke on it or anything. Now the only thing is, I do think that this mandarin collar is quite big, and if you look at the version on the Avid Seamstress blouse, I'll put a picture of it again here, the mandarin collar on that's quite small. But let me just come and sit down so that you can see me. So what I think is, if you remember my named Sarast top that I made a couple of weeks back, the mandarin collar on that is actually really quite narrow. It's a lot narrower than this one. So I think when I make this again, because I am going to make it again, I'm going to use that collar rather than the collar from the M7575. But yeah, I really like this. It's lovely, and I think it's going to work really well in my new job. Yeah, so I just thought I'd show you that. Tea's done, and I'm going to leave you with some footage now of me putting up the Christmas tree and decorating it, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Bye bye.